Hello, and we are on board P&O's Arcadia. This video is about the 9 things that we found that have surprised us while we've been on board for the last 5 weeks. So if this interests you, watch on. Hello, I'm Mama Jane's husband, and this is
Mama Jane.
And we're on board P&O's Arcadia, as we've just said. And the first thing that we found that was surprising about this ship was the Palladium.
The Palladium is the main theatre, and it is absolutely stunning. It's on 2 levels. Well, actually you can access it by 3 levels, but the actual inside is on 2 levels. And it's just beautiful. Some of the seats have got tables for you to put drinks. Some are just ordinary theatre seats. There's all different kinds of seating. So it really is beautiful.
I would say it's my favourite theatre at sea.
It is. It's lovely.
It's so lovely, and it's just beautifully directed. There's got all sorts of things on the stage platforms and seem to be well equipped, the sound and lighting. So yes, that was our first surprise. Now the second thing is the general decor of the ship. There's so much art on board, isn't there?
There is, and just when you think you've seen it all, you haven't, because you go around another corner and there's something else and you think, oh wow, it really is beautiful. Yes.
I found some pieces this morning, and there's lots of sculptures across the ship. Some contemporary, some classical. There's the same for the artwork. It's all over the place, and it really sort of enhances the.
And when we say artwork, we're not talking about the pictures that are up in the gallery for you to buy. No. This is just the decoration of the ship artwork.
And also, there's some lovely features in the design of the ship. The staircase, the main staircase going through the spine of the ship, the ends of the rails are just so well quality done.
Very
the
nice.
atrium itself is lovely. It's a little atrium, but it's beautifully done. Bit like Mama Jane, really. A little bit beautifully done.
Okay. There's nothing bling about it. Probably a bit like me as well. It's.
I think it's quite blingy.
Do you think
really.
it's quite bling?
That ceiling's quite blingy.
But not like in the big modern ship kind of bling. No. It's tastefully bling. Yeah, like me.
Yeah. Now, in various videos, we've criticised the standard of coffee that we found on cruise ship, but on this cruise ship, we have found the most gorgeous coffee on any cruise ship that we've ever been on. And they have got in the buffet a bean to cup coffee machine, haven't they, Mama Jane?
Yeah. They've got the ordinary coffee machine that dispenses filter coffee, but then they've also, in each coffee area, they've got bean to cup coffee machines, and it's really lovely.
It's fantastic. On other cruise ships, you'd pay for this, pay extra for this coffee. Even on other P&O ships, you'd pay extra for this coffee. So top marks to P&O for that. And then at 4 o'clock every day, what's our favourite thing to do?
Eat scones.
Eat scones. And what do we think of the scones?
They're lovely. They are hot and just made. They're just delicious, and you can have them with jam or cream or butter or just a scone.
I think they're better than Cunard scones. I do. I'm not sure about that. No.
Equally as good.
Cunard sandwiches are better than P&O's.
Yes, yeah.
But I think P&O's scones might edge it. Controversy. Now another favourite thing that we've started doing late at night What do we do?
Well, is it 10:30 till midnight? You can have various snacks in the buffet. That's normal across all shapes. But you can have hot chocolate or even Horlicks. Now, I remember some years ago, this wasn't a standard, and the man in the buffet would come up and say, "Do you want some Horlicks?" As if it were kind of, weird thing. But now it's standard, and it's lovely.
I've never had better hot chocolate at sea.
No, we have.
We have
at sea.
At sea.
At sea, yeah.
Yeah, we've not had better hot chocolate at sea.
No, it's very good.
Very, very good indeed. Now, the other thing that we found surprising are shortages and rationing. Now, rationing, so at breakfast, if you want walnuts as part of your cereal, they hide the walnuts and in the cupboard,
literally under the counter.
Under the counter, and you have to ask for walnuts, and then they give you a few walnuts each. But you need to know to ask, and apparently the same is true of oranges.
No, you don't mean oranges. Bananas.
Bananas. Do I mean bananas?
Bananas. Yeah. Now, it may well be that there are very good reasons for this, and we really should have asked why, but we haven't, and here we are doing the video. But so if you want walnuts or bananas, they are available, plentiful, but you do need to ask.
And tomato sauce. Now, as you go along in the buffet, there's a squidgy thing for mayonnaise and for something else. Mustard. But they've taken away the squidgy thing for tomato sauce.
Yeah.
And you have to go to the pudding counter where you will find a dish with tomato sauce and a spoon in.
Now, whether there's been whether the actual pushy downy thing dispenser...
All of them are broken. They're not all broken.
I don't know. But again, we should ask, shouldn't
Perhaps there's a missing spare part.
We should have asked.
The mystery of the tomato sauce dispenser. But the interesting thing is that it's the same spoon you use each time.
Yeah.
Which is not good for hygiene reasons, I suppose. But you have to hunt the tomato sauce.
Yeah, they've not just put it with the others.
No, you have each time.
Can you
have
believe
to
we're
hunt.
Talking about this?
And no, it's a serious thing. The other thing they've run out of is much more serious: Prosecco. Now, at first they were giving us champagne instead at the same price, but now they've moved on to what is not very nice.
No, it's very sweet, fizzy white wine. Which, if you like sweet white wine,
like I said, not very nice.
No, if you like sweet, fizzy white wine, it's just...
Does anybody like sweet,
yes, they do.
fizzy white wine?
Now, whether it's because they've now run out of champagne as well, I don't know.
I think a bean counter somewhere has realised it's too expensive to give us champagne.
Because it's about, the price difference was about £2 a glass, which if you're selling lots of it, it's similar.
They're not selling it, or they're giving it away.
So, I'm not sure why. And also, sparkling water. For some reason, I don't know why, we've been buying sort of bottles of, small bottles of sparkling water, and it's very nice sparkling water in an aluminium bottle. It's recyclable, but that's now gone off. It's not around, is it?
Not around either.
So I'm not quite sure what's happening there.
So quite.
But
quite
in the
surprising,
scheme
really.
of things, yes, they shouldn't run out. P&O is a big company; it shouldn't run out.
Yeah.
But having said that, there's plenty of other things.
So now the other thing that we found surprising are the smoking arrangements on board. Now, neither Mama Jane nor Mama Jane's husband are smokers or ever have been. But on this ship, the smoking areas really inconvenience the non-smokers, in my view. Because the promenade deck, there are smoking areas. So you can't walk around the promenade deck without encountering smoke. Now, I know it's outside, but the way it's structured, it means that every time you walk around the promenade deck, you get a breath of smoke, and I don't want it. and the area you walk through, well, it's not pleasant. And then up on the aft deck, at the top of the ship, where the bar is and the swimming pools, part of the covered area is given up to smoking. So the smoke drifts across the whole area, including to the hot tubs, which for me make them unusable, because I don't want to sit in a hot tub with somebody else's smoke drifting across while I'm in the hot tub.
And I think more importantly is, or just as important, the door from the buffet, one side of the buffet, opens directly into the smoking area. So therefore, as the door keeps opening and closing, as it does, as people are going in and out, you've got that smell of smoke. And, you know, all right, so it may not be a big deal to a lot of people, but actually it's not what I want to do.
No.
So, so perhaps P&O could rethink where they put, and we have mentioned this to the people who know about these things, that it's not best planning.
No.
I'm not saying ban smoking, please. I'm saying put it in a different area. That is what I'm saying.
Because on one occasion we were in the buffet and we were sat inside, and on that, and that was the only side that was open, and the smoke had drifted halfway up the buffet. So not good. Not good. Now the other thing that really surprised us is how disorganized the shore experiences are in the morning, and we don't get clear information in the Horizon, the daily newsletter we get, over where we're supposed to meet, and sometimes you think, oh, you've got to walk all this distance. You get out there and you're too early, and they're not happy with you because you're too early. Well, actually, if you put better instructions in the Horizon newsletter, then you wouldn't have the problem of people turning up early. So it's been very annoying.
Because usually P&O, generally speaking, their tour excursion people are very good. And as the minute you walk off the ship, you've got somebody there with a clipboard pointing you where to go. But if they don't tell you how long it's going to take you, and for anybody who is used to being on a cruise, you'll know that sometimes you've got quite a long walk to get to where the buses are. So it needs saying, this will take you 5 minutes, this will take you 1 minute, this will take you 15 minutes, so that you are there.
Because sometimes we've gone thinking we've got to walk 400 meters, and we haven't had to walk any meters. We haven't had to walk any meters. So then it looks as if you turned up early and they put you in the naughty corner. And the other thing that's really surprised us about this cruise and the ship Arcadia is how much it moves. Yes, our cabin is inside and it's right at the front of the ship, and you do get movement right at the front of the ship on inside cabins. But this whole ship moves more than any other ship I've ever been on. And we are been crossing the Atlantic, but we've been having excessive movement when we've had very calm seas outside. And we've been in much rougher seas than we've experienced on this cruise, with nowhere near as much movement. So I don't quite know what, perhaps the steering's not quite up to standard or something like that. But those are the things that have surprised us on this cruise. So we're going to be making lots more videos about our cruise to the Caribbean and USA over the last 5 weeks. So watch out for them. We've got ones particularly coming about the entertainment and about food, and then we've also got some coming on the port calls that we've made. So watch out for now, and please subscribe to our channel. So it's a goodbye from
me,
and it's a goodbye from
him.
Goodbye.
Bye.